Ooh, maybe a Toyota MR2 is in your future. Maybe. Easy entry, but that's not why we're here. Hello and welcome to Trucking Answers. This is the Sunday Rant, and due to the week I had, I have to ask this question. I've asked it before. Why are people lazy? All right. So it was snowing here this week, actually, mainly Kentucky, not actually here. So going to the Natty, it looked like it was getting close to Cincinnati, and I thought, all right, this is Thursday, right? I thought, you know what? I'm going to leave early. So I get to work early, fortunately, it turns out. And what has happened? Well, the driver that drove my truck during the day left it with a flat tire. Because why not, right? Who cares? So get in, got a flat. So great. Got a call service. So couple 2.5 hours later, I'm leaving. Now I'm late. I'm later than I normally leave. Awesome. Get down. I call a driver who's ahead of me. And he said that the snow, basically, it was just like flurries or whatever in Cincinnati, and we're okay. So I get down there and I'm late. What happens there, right? When it snows, it pours, as it says on the salt container. So I get my trailer. It has a flat tire. That's right. It has a flat tire. Isn't that something? So I got to call service there. And I wait again. I don't get back here until daylight. All right. That's pretty awesome. 2 flats one day, because why not? Just drop it. You're never going to see it again or whatever, right? Who cares? Just leave it. And, leaving a tractor with problems, of course, management won't do anything about it. Well, yeah, we'll have to look into it. Yeah, I'm like, you're not going to look into anything, all right? I'm just telling you so that you pay me, so that I was sitting here. Because I get paid for all that time, but that's not the point of it, which is it took me almost double, really, just about doubled my day, because people can't do anything. And what really bothers me about this, drivers wouldn't have to wait. All right, if you drop a piece of equipment somewhere, if you'll just let them know, like I dropped this, it has a flat, it would be fixed. They'll call, they'll have somebody come out. You don't even have to wait. Like the driver that drops my truck, okay, if he'd have just told them, they'd have had service fix it. He wouldn't have had to wait there. Oh, by the way, that has a flat. And then he can leave. That's how much extra time it would have taken. That's it. We can't even be bothered. The most minimal thing. I mean, I want drivers to get paid properly, but, come on. We got to do at least the minimum, the base minimum, to keep freight moving. Let's get the company moving. They're moving freight, and then we can also do our job like, oh, this truck has a flat. Maybe I'll tell them. That's all he has to do. They're not asking you to change the tire, to go retread a tire. No, you don't have to do anything. Just tell them. And that kind of thing is super aggravating, because then I got to come in and I got to wait. I got to just sit around because I got to get it fixed. So this could have all been done. So why do people do that? Just because you can do it. What's the point of doing that? Is there no pride in anybody's work, really? Where they're like, well, I just could care. I don't even care the least amount that I could care. I don't even care that much. I care even less than the least amount that I can care. And that is super aggravating. And the driver that drove my truck has been driving longer than me. So it isn't like somebody that just started last week. They been there forever. So it's just super aggravating. It's partly a management problem for not enforcing anything, but it's partly a driver problem. If you drop something, you can at least walk and look. I saw the tire was flat looking at it because of the way the truck was sitting. So that wasn't any problem. He could have seen that. That's what I'm saying. Super aggravating. Took the whole night. And then Friday there were other issues. So, it just was not a great week for stuff. And none of it was because of anything I did. I had to fix things that other people didn't do. And that's probably the most aggravating thing. Costs the company money. And not that I care about that, right? They just need to pay me. But freight is late then. because people can't even say, hey, there's a flat. That's all I'm saying. People got to, there's a flat. See ya, going home. That's all I got to do. Can't even be bothered to do that. I think assigning equipment solves some of this, because if you're coming in getting the same piece of equipment, I guess you're going to fix it because you got to drive it next anyway. So that would solve that, but companies don't see it that way. So that's how that goes. So that's what we're talking about today. Hey, we could talk more about this on the Monday live show, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. Did you know that? That is true. That's where we'll be next. So hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back on Monday.